Why waste your time dating somebody who is not going to elevate your life? And
not even just that. But here's the thing. I don't want to stress you out by trying to keep up with my lifestyle that I already have and am accustomed to. Why? Because if I'm going to these restaurants just for lunch meetings and it takes you your whole check to take me there, I don't want to stress you out. You cannot hang with me. You are still wanting a vacation for the weekend. I vacationing on holiday for the month. We are not going to be able to make this work. That's simple to me. I'm not trying to be with anyone that I have to be a teacher. You know, life is spanking us right now. Life is our teacher. Can I live in a house where I'm always teaching you as well? That's too much. That's too heavy. I don't want that. I'm gonna teach you some things, you know, on an everyday basis, but not where, you know, the life lessons you were supposed to have and stored up on me, because I'm damn sure gonna give them to you. I'm world traveled. I'm well cultured. I'm talented. I'm successful. I'm domesticated. I'm family. You get all these things. Don't you know that I have a list as well? You need to have your list. Do I check the boxes that you need in a woman? Do you check the boxes for me? And one of them has to be accomplished, successful, powerful, and rich. There's other things though. It's funny. It's God-fearing. It's family. It's generous.
Girls in my life, both of them are like my wife. It's really not what you'd assume. They're both equal in my heart and my bedroom.
What is happening with the men in the world? They want to be catered to. They give you bare minimum. They don't want to spend money. Men will come with the bill will come to the table, and the men don't grab the bill. Women are grabbing the bill first. The women are grabbing the bill first, and we are paying for the bill. What value are you adding into the life of a woman?
So this kind of attracting power that you have, you can draw a man to you, but you can't keep him.
Being alone has been the most challenging part of my divorce. It's times like this when I feel and wish that my sister and I were still close and I could, you know, pick up the phone and call her. But that's just not where we are right now.
A few moments later.
What advice would you give to a woman who's struggling in a relationship, and she's struggling in a relationship that she knows she needs to get out of? Okay. She doesn't know how. What words of encouragement could you potentially give to her?
Yeah, I think what I would say to her is, number one, focus on self-love, meaning really look deep into yourself and really get to know yourself, understand yourself. And a lot of that happens in some sort of isolation, whether that is the meditation, the journaling, and just spending time with yourself. And the reason why I say that is because many of times I feel like the reason why a lot of women don't have the courage to get out of a toxic relationship is because they don't love themselves. They love that person more than they love themselves. When you love, truly, truly love yourself, you start to understand self-worth, self-value, and what it is that you deserve. And when you are so disconnected from yourself, it is very hard for you to look at yourself as if you're deserving of something better. But when you really go on this journey of true self-love and tapping into you and only you, you'll start to get the courage and the strength to do what it is that you need to do. So that would be my advice. Yeah.
Powerful.
Ladies, this is what you should ask yourself before you ask your man, that man, because he ain't yours yet. Before you ask that man for anything, you should ask yourself, what am I bringing to him to ease or make his life better? That's what value is. If you can't answer that question, you don't deserve anything yet. What has that man said in the way that you bring him value? If it's only, let me take you to dinner, let me take you to eat, let me do, why does he want to keep serving you if there's no service back? It is the law of reciprocity. What can you do to support that man? And that is the problem with these modern day women. It is all I, me, take. You got to be careful who you give to, because takers don't know when to stop. I am tired. These people they're ruining this generation. It's literally ruining the generation. And then little girls are glamorizing and fetishizing.
When I hear it out loud, it just sounds...
They want to be catered to. They give you bare minimum. They don't want to spend money. Men will come with the bill will come to the table, and the men don't grab the bill. Women are grabbing the bill first. The women are grabbing the bill first, and we are paying for the bill.
Somebody said, how about he come to you? But that wouldn't even...
That's fine. Come to me. But don't ask, don't say you're not going to fly me, but come to New York. Okay.
If you're an independent woman and you get money, fly your ass to me. I'm telling you, bro, it ain't no one. Any woman that comes see me, she gonna fly her way to me. I will get her back home. Invest in yourself, baby.
Yeah, because he could have easily just been like, I want to see you. I will come to you.
What is happening with the men? I'm sorry. I think that I just am like really actually old school in the sense that, like, look, I do believe as women, we are working these days. There's not a lot of at-home mothers and, you know, whatever, cool. But at the same time, my G, like, come with it or go home. What are we doing? Like, what value are you adding into the life of a woman who is supposed to be catering to the home? Like, you want the woman to cater to the house and make sure that she builds a home for you and to make it comfortable and to cook and to do all this. I believe in that. But like, at what point?
What value am I adding to the life of a woman who's supposed to be catering to the home? I added the home.
If men ain't even flying, you are courting you. Bruh, you want me to cook? You want me to clean?
Right.
You want all these things.
Still.
What?
Expecting those things.
No. What's going on?
But then adding on. So it's like adding on.
I mean, and listen, someone said what's happening with the women too. I don't know that because I don't date women.
So this kind of attracting power that you have, you can draw a man to you, but you can't keep him. You make him feel good for the moment, but you can't cook. In the old days, they used to say, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Not today. I ain't gonna tell you what's the way to his heart. You already know, you're showing him the way. But in the old days, every girl, no matter whether she's going to be a professional or not, she had to learn how to make a home. Because your happiness is not in the office, your happiness is at home.
I don't care about the women. I don't care what the women do. The women can do whatever they want to do. They can use men. They can not clean. They can not cook. No, they can not buck. They can not suck. They can not do any of that, bro. I don't care nothing about none of that. All I'm concerned with is how we as men handle situations. You understand? I'm going to be who I am regardless of who the woman is in the situation. A woman can't do nothing to make me change but move on, and then I'll be back without her in my life. That's the change I'm going to make. I'm going to be back single again. That's the best thing. A woman can't do nothing. Like if she don't do what I tell her to do, if she don't do what I want her to do, listen, and me, I'm to the point now, man, where I'm so cold with it, I don't even go straight to cutting her loose. I scale her down. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you respond to a woman text every day. A woman texts you at some point every day. You respond to it every day. She do something off the wall, respond to it twice a week. Let her text you the rest of the week and don't respond at all. If she want to know why, tell her why. If she don't, then you don't care. You're not doing this thing to make the woman get in line. You're doing this shit as direct repercussion for what she did. You're not trying to make the woman act right. Never think you can make a woman act right. You're not trying to make her act right. You're just punishing her for what she's done.
Women today, like the modern women, they want the aesthetics of what a man is, but they actually don't want a man because they don't want to be submissive. And I know that's a word thrown out there. Women get scared of that.
Explain what you mean by submissive for those unaware.
Submissive as in respect, being the peace, the calm, always, right? So if a lion is roaring, you have to learn how to quiet. You know, so it's just like women don't want to be submissive. Women don't want to be corrected. We're the only nation of women that say they don't need a man. And you have all these other nations. Those women aren't saying that because they know the greatness and the importance of a man being around, not just financially, but for beyond that. It's beyond finances. It's for the structure. It's for the balance.
A modern woman, it's not that she doesn't want to submit. She can't. If she does something that crosses the line she need to get dropped, then you drop her completely. But I just scale back. It's kind of like at a job. I run my life like it's my business. So she's an employee. So the first time she gets a warning, then she gets a write-up, then she gets suspended or fired. You understand? And depending on if it's a fireable offense, she gets fired. But every little small offense doesn't get a woman fired. Because I only have women in my life who provide value. Now, I'm not just going to piss away a woman who provide value because she did something really small and minuscule just so I can beat my chest and say, man, she can't even breathe wrong, man, I'm going to cut her loose. Nah, man, she had more value than her breath. You know what I'm saying? If you got women in your life that don't add more value than her breath, then yeah, she can breathe wrong, you can cut her off. But for me, I scale that shit, dog. I'm a grown man. I don't throw no temper tantrum to get in my feeling about no little shit a woman does. You understand me? I scale it. But there are some fireable offenses. There are some lines if she cross, her ass is done. That's just how it is. There are some lines that if she cross them, she is done, my boy. And that's just a fact of the matter, man. That's just a fact of the matter. You know, I ain't making it up, and I ain't trying to act like, you know, I'm this super done daughter and nothing like that, bro. I ain't trying to do that. I'm just saying that when it all boils down, we as men have to keep in mind that a woman is going to do what a woman is going to do if you let her. You can't let her. You can't let her. See, let me tell you something. When a woman crosses a line and does something she shouldn't have done, at that very moment, you got to forget all that shit you ever liked about her. Because this one thing right here is something you don't like. Now you got to question everything you liked about her because all that could be gain. It's a woman's job to convince you that she is the best woman to be in whatever position you put her in. You understand? If you got a woman and this your side chick, she got to convince you that she the best woman to be that. The first, if you're a man, now I wouldn't have a side chick. I'm gonna have as many women as I want. If I want one, I'm gonna have one. If I want two, I'm gonna have two. I ain't saying I want 1,000 women. I may just want one. If I just want one, I'm gonna have just one. If I want two, I'm gonna have two. If I want three, I'm gonna have three. If I want a stable of 10, I'm gonna have a stable of 10. I'm gonna have as many as I want. But what I'm saying is, I'm not gonna have no side chick where I got a woman at home who don't know that I got another woman. I'm not doing that. Because here's the thing, and you may say, well, man, she gonna change the way she behave, man, once she find out. Well, if you hiding shit from a woman and she find out that you been had a side chick, man, that you ain't told, that she ain't known about for 2 years, how you think she gonna cut up then? Hell have no fury like a woman scorned. Boy, that's the word, ain't nothing you could do about it. When a woman feels scorned, boy, woo, some shit gonna get torn. It could be your car, it could be your clothes, it could be you. You understand me? So you still got to handle things like a man, dog. You still got to stand up and stand on principle like a man. So I'm not saying that I'm gonna do anything like that, but what I am saying, bro, is if a woman crosses a certain line, you know what I'm saying, that's her behind, bro. Now let's get into the next clip, man. This next clip. Here's a woman that's telling these men, these modernized women, these women of today, these social media tycoons, don't ask what a man can do for you. Ask what you can do for the man. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. She probably just pandering. But I would rather a woman say the shit that need to be said and not mean it than have women out here saying all this craziness, telling these young women that they could be something they not. You understand? It's only one Wonder Woman